M1 at 10.7. Let's see just how good I can do. Really, the 10.7 lineup's pretty decent, especially after the KVT. So in this one, I have the M1, both versions, the AMBT, CCVL, and a few other nice things. Looks like we have North Holland for the first match. Question is, what battle rating am I going to be? Looks like it's 11-0. You use a KVT on first spawn. Hello, New. How are you doing tonight? Or day, whichever one it is for you. Let's see. Interesting matchup. This is the KVT, which means I could technically use the Vismod on it, but I don't want to. Can easily get myself into trouble here with how fast this thing is. Set up right here. My brakes didn't do exactly what I wanted, so I'm dead. The guy was right in front of me, but I decided to look left. Let's try that again. That was a mistake and a half on my part. And I'm doing fine, New. This is what I get for barely getting any sleep, I guess. Let's try this one more time. I'm not as familiar with this map as well. See, a Challenger DS killed somebody near C, and we have an M24 over there. It's already not looking good around C. Let's see, I think that was a tank there. Okay, there's a Leopard 2 sitting right there. Don't quite have the angle for that. There's a tank somewhere on the other side of that ridge. Leopard 2 just passed in front of me. There's something right there. It's dead already, so that was a wasted shot. Leopard 2. It's something else to shoot there. Not seeing it currently. Okay, there's a tank way over there that just got shot. I think I need to be in a better position. I hope that KVT actually hears that tank that's in front of him. Why do I have heat loaded? I forget. I think I was doing some testing. I'll just use heat for the first shot. I'll make it work, watch. If I can find this guy. No, I didn't make it work. Those are bombs. Or maybe they weren't bombs. Question is that Leopard 2 know what he likely does. There's something over to my left as well. I'm gonna deploy smoke. Helicopter right there. Dead helicopter. Luckily, I was going about coast speed with him, so that made that really easy. I was doing some testing on the on the regular M1, the non-premium one, and I had heat loaded, and I forgot. Okay, there's a 2A4 somewhere around there. where exactly. Okay, it looks like he's right around there. Okay, there's a Challenger. I thought I had more time against him than that, so that's a death. Oh well. I am not friends of Spookston. I thought for sure that guy would have been more damage than that. I'm going to use the AMBT now. This is a nice little vehicle. As long as I can play it right. Challenger DS somewhere. Okay, T-72M1 just killed that guy. Turret ring, the whatever the heck that was. I'm just gonna call it the ugly. Okay, there's a shot there. Let's get that guy. What is that? I thought I saw something there. I in fact did. Are you gonna poke out again for me? Let's take your track out, Mr. Challenger. Okay, the Challenger is taken care of. What country am I playing? I'm playing the US. I'm also playing a dead vehicle. This is not looking like it's a good match. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it. Let's go on another match. I don't need the M3A3. Let's try this again. Maginot Line. Looks like it's an 11-3 match. Not the worst thing. M774 starts to struggle with that, but I'll see what I can do. The standard rule for this map is to follow low terrain. You go above the low terrain, there's a chance you're going to get shot very quickly. Okay, we're going against Russia, Japan, and China. Interesting. Only one of those nations has good gun depression. I have a sneaking suspicion that I'm not going to be supported that well by friendlies, unless these two guys behind me stay with me. Okay, there's at least some vehicles down here based on the... Hold up. That should be a gun breach against him. I didn't have that much time to do that. Get that turret ring. He's critically hit. Let's repair whatever that is that's damaged. That's going to increase repair time later. Alright. Gonna pull the El Reverso. tank here. That's probably that T-72A that just fired. Let's go to the right. No sense in taking that frontal engagement. They have a really good advantage with them being on top of the hill and me being on the bottom. Hold on. I can hear a T-80 somewhere. There's a lot of tanks near me. Oh no. Ooh, I hit the side of the building on accident. That's okay though. I can't always make really good plays. And I still have the same heat loadout. Let's switch that. Switch back over to the low terrain again. Tank right in front of me. There he is. That's that. There's something... No, that was not that. That was a yellow breach, not a black breach or a red breach. I have a respawn in that. Hold up. I'm just gonna leave it like... Let's fix this mid-match. Good enough. I just completely assumed I took that guy's breach out when I actually didn't. Wow, that was actually a heck of a lot of kills with that A-10. I'm gonna see if I can get a power position real quick. This STRE-121 might have the same idea. Somebody just died right over there. That does not bode well. Let's get this man. Yeah, I should have the reload against this guy. Just barely. I think there was a second Type 90, wasn't there? No, it was the same guy who got me. Okay. More jawline comments, thanks. Alright, warm-up session is over. Let's actually start playing well. Fulda. Another not optimal battle rating. Germany, Britain, Japan, China, and Sweden. This is not going to be an easy match by any means. I remember when the M1 first came out, it was going against the T-64B and we didn't have functioning laser rangefinders, and the L7 was nowhere near as accurate back then as it is now. For whatever reason, it had about 10 times worse accuracy, but that eventually got fixed. You can also face T-62s in it. See if I can see anything across the ridge line. I know some guy... Okay. I guess I'm not gonna poke that. See if I can find an entirely different angle to go from. Looks like that M1128 is spotting. He's driving forward. This man's probably going to die. If he's not paying attention to where he's going, anyway. There's two in B at least. One's dead. It's the guy near the bottom of the castle. He's being fired at least. That M1A1 just dropped off the top of the tower. Light tank. Right there. I might have to do something to help this M1A1. Something right there. Type 90. Critical hit, took his engine out. Ammunition fire. Let's actually finish him off now. That might have opened up a flanking potential for us. Okay, Cope Boys is upside down. Let's help a man out. Oh, lordy. That ain't good. Let's get him positioned a little bit. That is probably the worst upside down I think I have ever seen. Jesus. I don't think I can help this guy. Oh well, you can't always help people. There's something over to my right. What is that? I don't hear him anymore, but I'm suspicious. And I'm not sitting in the greatest position. Okay, he's right there. Whatever he is. Yep, I've been shot already. Let's use that reverse speed. I could potentially die now. Let's turn off the engine. That way he can't just hear me. If he doesn't round this corner soon... Got him. Oh, there's still another guy. That guy is dead. Good. That's an example of turning off your engine to hide your presence for an enemy. Tank right there. That should be a breach. Yeah, it was. Tank down. The poor guy in that M1A1 completely flipped himself over earlier. Now, there was a tank down there recently, because he got captured. He can't have gone too far. Based upon the... let's see. We don't really have that much of a numbers advantage either. Was that the M1A1 firing at something? I don't... oh! He was right there.
Attention to the designated grid square!
Critical hit. Okay, our friendly neighborhood M1A1. I need to shoot to the left a little more. Okay, good enough. That's a little too rocky for my... let's just go ahead and do a full spin. It's a little too rocky for my liking to go down that way. And the enemy's capturing B. Just the M1A1, he sees something. Let's turn the thermal channel on to see if I can see anything. That's a tree. I'm not seeing what this guy was pointing at. Oh well. I have really important things to deal with at B. How do I get that site? That's actually a site... I think I modified a site that was on War Thunder Live into that. In case you didn't know, you can get custom sites from War Thunder Live. I thought I saw a little indicator mark, but I did not. In case you didn't know, sometimes when your crew spots something, you get a tiny little red marker. And there's an enemy there when that happens, but it's a very subtle thing. There's a UAV up. Okay, Puma down. Enemy jet, I think. Let's go on and help this guy. No, he's got... I don't have time to help him. Let's see here. Tank right there, huh? I'm not seeing him. It's probably because that's in a lower area. I don't have sight in that negative area right there. I'm not sure if I really want to... I guess I'll do it. Not with a helicopter like that. The helicopter has to be taken down before I can go wide out in the open like that. So instead, I'm going to hunt for that weasel that killed the M1 down by C. And we have a friendly P-51 Mustang in the air. Hopefully he can at least kill that helicopter. but I doubt it. He probably doesn't even know that missile's heading right for him. No, he does not. Let's watch this happen. Ooh! Dang bushes. There. Looks like he actually avoided that. Well, I'm glad that didn't hit me. Okay, looks like the weasel's dead. Tank over to my left. He's sitting right there. I just barely heard that guy. This is a reminder to have your volume settings right.
030. Height 500 meters.
Welcome, Bubba. How are you doing tonight? Okay, I'm not going to be able to capture that. And the P-51 finally dies to a missile.
Another zone captured, we have the advantage.
Thought I heard something in front of me. Yeah, 10.7, 10.3 can be a little difficult with stock heat. Thankfully, there are some troll shots you can make with stock heat.
Another zone captured, we have the advantage.
Is that an enemy nuke? No, it's a friendly. And there's a tank right in front of me. I might have heard that guy earlier. I'm gonna tank that hit, but I can't guarantee I'll tank the next missile hit. That's probably that Z-19 again. Yeah, I have to admit, the Premium Challenger, the DS, is actually pretty good, especially the fact that it has L26 at such a low battle rating. That's quite a powerful round for that VR range. I suspect there's another missile heading my way. Okay, there's our nuke plane coming in. Somebody's trying to missile him, but that's not going to be a good angle for the missile. And I think he's got it. Yeah, he's already got the bomb off. I don't know why he decided to fly like that, but that's the match.
Mission accomplished.
Good job to that guy, I have to admit. He was number 1, but I was number 2. At least I didn't die that much. Hold up. Yeah, he did a lot better than everyone else. Twice the kills that I had. And 2 caps. Alright, let's go on another match. That guy had a hell of a match, I have to admit. 10 kills at this VR range, not easy. Attica. Now, if there's one thing I remember from last time I played this map, I do not really want to go here. I think they might have made a few changes since the last time I did, but I think I'm going to try something different. Ooh, and I'm bottom tier too. This is an 11-7 match. We'll make it work. There's only 3 of us on this side, so it's not looking like there's much hope for a good, strong position to get C. I have played this Fulda. It's pretty dang good. My only issue with it is that it doesn't grind the whole tree. See if I can just get stopped here. I'm not very familiar with this map, so keep that in mind. Okay. I'm glad my videos could be of help to you. Okay, so what I've learned is that I should not go like there. Let's try something else. The Ram Seagull's on fire. It was a T-72 M2 that got him. I fear that my ammunition's not going to be able to do that much to him. Looks like there's a pretty strong enemy presence to the right, and there's just me. I might have to try something else. I think what I will do for the moment is set up an ambush position here. A favorite tank? Just favorite tank in general, it has to be the M60A1s. Or any M60 that has the needle nose. Oh, that was a friendly I was hearing. Okay, that's a little weird. I was expecting to be able to get a flanking shot, but all those bricks are right in the way. Okay, there's a tank right there. Oh, my game's kind of crapping out on me. Okay, he just drove into that shot. Because that was not the tank I was aiming for. There's a tank over to my right now. Okay, something's right there. I don't think that guy knows. Okay, he just died. Oh, this is awkward. There's a tank that's spotted over here. It's probably the same guy from earlier that I tried shooting at. Yeah, it is. That's the T-72 M2. Let's make sure he can't just snipe my breach. Oh, there was somebody right here. Yep. That's what I get for not knowing this map. How many of you have actually played Attica very much? Oh, I'm getting some bad frame drops there. That's a favorite BR. Now that's an interesting question. I have to say, I do quite like 6.7.
The enemy controls most of the strategic zones. Attention to the designated points! Attack the C points! Target destroyed! Fire!
See if I can just keep going. No, I can't. There's a lot of places you can get shot at from back here. From my previous experiences with this map, I really don't like it very much. But I only played it 4 or 5 times. Six seven's just a really good BR because you get the Tiger 2, and then you get a lot of other quite nice vehicles to play. Abandoned Factory. Now that's a map I'm familiar with. Ooh, it's a night match too. If that guy's complaining about a night match, he should definitely turn that setting off.
Crew position!
Driver ready. Gunner ready. Loader ready.
Abandoned Factory is a pretty nice urban map. It's urban without being too urban, if that kind of gets the point across. I don't know which one I prefer, night vision or regular. I might just try night vision for a bit. Okay, there's a Leopard 2 and the cap already. Oh, I missed the timing on that. Ooh, I heard him. How long have I played War Thunder? Since 2013. Funny thing is, I heard that Leopard 2, I just didn't process that he was about to shoot me. And I've been playing tanks since the tanks beta, which I can't quite remember how long that was ago, but that wasn't... I don't remember if that was a year into open beta or not. I actually got into the tanks beta by getting the German Sherman. Sorry, I had to focus for that. Okay, there's a tank on the right. That's probably that. That is that PT-16. That's a very dangerous tank to be fighting. A 4-second reload on it. Yeah, I've been playing for quite a long time. Okay, that guy's just sitting there, menacingly.
Artillery strike. Coordinates. Delta. 6. Destroy. Delta.
He's in that building, and there's not much I can really do about it.
Most of the zones are under enemy's control. Attention to the map!
What the heck am I gonna do about that PT-16? I think I might just try to re-engage somewhere else. There's something directly on the other side of this building that I can hear. Looks like he's moving to the left. I do not have every tank. It sounds like it's a TAM driving in front of me. It was. Is that a enemy helicopter? I better not get distracted. That's the PT-16. If I drive over here because I kill his horizontal drive. How he did not kill me? I did pay for the Object 279 in a way. I paid for the event progress. I didn't pay for it off the market, so I didn't pay nearly as much for it as what somebody would, if they were trying buying it now, would pay. Okay, there's a tank right there. Got him. Okay, we have a lot of anti-air. I have no idea what that PT-16 was aiming for. There's another Leopard 2 in there somewhere. Oh, that's not a Leopard 2, that's a Fuji. Or it may not be a Fuji. Just a regular Type 90. Turret ring shot's good on that. It's only got 3 crew member. There's a tank right there. It's also dead. Tank over the left. It could have just been a friendly, I heard. There's a T-80 somewhere, but I think it might be a friendly. No? That should not be a friendly T-80. Maybe I was just hearing things. Something in front. Unless I'm, again, hearing the guy behind me, I think it's in my front. I can definitely hear something on the other side of this building, though. How often do I stream? I stream every Friday. Just as I thought, there's a town near. If I get my hole like this, I can aim for either side, depending on where he goes. Okay, that TAM's probably looking in that direction.
Artillery strike. Coordinates. Delta. 5. Destroy.
I was not expecting that. I didn't see that guy in time at all. This is not my job, no. If you're wondering, I did used to be in engineering, but I left that. I wouldn't say Friday's the only day I play, but right now I'm playing mostly during live streams. So I get a little rusty. War Thunder is more important. Interesting comment. Okay, there's a boxer. I missed an opportunity to shoot him, and I'm dropping frames right now. What's this guy gonna do?
Artillery strike. Coordinates. Echo. 6. Destroy. Echo.
If I recall correctly, the boxer has DM63. And that means he's probably gonna have an easy time going through my armor. And I'm pretty sure he knows that I'm here. I knew I heard that guy. It's a mostly stock Leopard 2. I did not point my gun the right direction, unfortunately.
Attention to the designated grid square.
One thing that this thing does have is really good thermals, the AMBT. And a really good gun. That was a dead tank. Let's see here. Yeah, that's a really good ammo right there. I'm pretty sure that that boxer is still up there. Looks like that Leopard 2 has moved quite a bit. Ah. Only helpful War Thunder. I wouldn't quite say that.
Counterattack.
Let's move on to the next match. I don't like the way that one was playing out. 6 targets destroyed is not a bad result, though. Alaska. And I'm on the side where I kind of want to try a funny flank. Let's see if this works. This can either work really bad or really terribly. There's no in between. I lose Silver Lions for not having the activity time by leaving matches earlier, but I'd rather not just stay in a match where I know I'm just going to get punished for spawning.
Into your vehicle.
Let's test to see if funny flank's going to be possible. Take out the power line, that's mandatory. You probably don't actually suck at War Thunder, you're just not quite experienced enough. Hopefully with this Christian 2 as support, we can actually do something funny. Come on, man, if you're gonna do a funny flank, you gotta push harder than that. Oh, there's a guy right there. Say goodbye to your gun. Trick shot McGee. BR 8.0, that's also not the best BER for USA anyway. Ooh, that Christian 2 didn't kill that guy. Oh, that Challenger DS got an artillery kill against a Leopard. Lucky him. Tank over to the left. That Leopard 2 just drove right by that 2S-38. The funny flank might not necessarily be shut down, so I'm going to try again. They're capturing C, however.
Artillery strike. Coordinates. Delta. 6. Destroy.
Delta. 6. Acknowledge. Open fire.
I do not have the E100. I wish I had it, though. I do have the IS-7, though. And no, I didn't pay for the IS-7. I actually ground out that event. The story behind that is that it was my last summer break in college, and I spent several 12-hour days grinding for that. There's somebody behind me? Oh. That's what you ever respawn for. You know what? Screw C. We're not gonna win this. Look at that. All these people dead. All these people alive. CCC or CCVL, it's a decent light tank. Do not think of it as anything other than a light tank, though. You know what? We're going back to hangar. Ooh. That was just a bad match entirely. How long are we going to be live for? Probably another 30 minutes. I do not have every country at top tier. I do have America, Germany, Russia, as well as Japan. Because who wouldn't want to play a Type 10? Okay, bottom BR in the M1. I also have a few top-tier jets, but I don't really show jet gameplay. I might do it on a special stream just for gigs. An interesting thing you might not know is that you see that middle post on the M1? It's actually a crosswind sensor. Another interesting thing is when you look at this Leopard 2 in front of me, there's no such post. For whatever reason, Germany does not use crosswind sensors. However, if you look at the Leopard 2 AV, that's an event vehicle, it actually has a crosswind sensor. It basically looks like a post with a globe at the top. Don't know why they removed it, though. $10.3 Russia Premium is kind of interesting. I believe that is the terms in that VR? It is a pretty good round, but I really do not like the reverse speed that the terms has.
Allied forces have captured a zone. Enemy forces have captured a zone.
That was an engine shot. That was suboptimal. And I've been tracked.
Target destroyed.
I would say it was luck, but that was all skill. Nothing to do with him accidentally shooting my track or anything.
Track replaced.
And we're back. You know, one thing I do find interesting is that the T-72s and T-80s, they have really low reverse speeds, but you go to the Sprut, or some of the other light tanks, those tanks actually have neutral steering and actually really good reverse speeds. Tank right over here. I think I waited too long. I didn't do what I thought. I thought I could third-person view that, but that did not work out. That's probably the same guy I killed earlier. Two S-38 is really good on the flanks. I recommend abusing the spotting mechanic as much as possible. Use any and all low terrain you can to get around on people's sides, and you get on people's sides, switch over to APHE, you're gonna you'll destroy them very quickly. I'd still mainline APFSDS though. Try not to go against tanks from the front. While you can do it, it's definitely not a good idea. I honestly recommend never going against tanks against the front if you can do it at all possible. I know sometimes it's just not something you can do though. And as far as I'm concerned, engaging tanks from the front is probably the worst possible scenario. Don't tell me I pulled the same thing in that guy that happened earlier. Mobility kill and then just kill him afterwards. I think that might have been that same Type 90 from earlier. Alright.
Most of the strategic zones are captured. Enemy forces have captured a zone. We're winning.
You know, one of the really nice things about the M1s, especially the base one, is that it's really fast. Like, I'm going 72 kilometers an hour. For a main battle tank, that's top of the line mobility. That same mobility, however, can get you in a whole load of trouble if you're not careful. Another thing I recommend is flanking is actually not really going after the caps. You go after a cap, you're gonna get spotted. I wasn't expecting to be able to see the air, anti-air. That one has spawn protection. There's something right there. Dang it. What the heck did he shoot at? I think he shot at that light tank. There's an enemy.
Hands in the air! Block, lock!
He's dead. Front towards enemy. He's got spawn protection. Wow, my crew died very quick there. You know what, let's use the old CCVL just to do something a little different. I have to admit, Type 9 is not my favorite thing to face. Honestly, in the Russian tree, I prefer the T-80 BVM line. It's just because they have 10 kilometers an hour reverse speed. That's it, or is it 10 or 11? But anyway, that's more workable than 4. Can you make those tanks work? Yes, you can. This is also a really neat little vehicle. It has a 5-second autoloader. Although I only have M735 on it currently, because I don't play it very often. Yeah, I have to admit, going from Leopard 2 to Russian high-end vehicles, you notice, hey, wait a minute, I'm trading mobility for armor, but that armor's not really that great for the fact that you get a really crappy reverse speed. Not only that, but when you go to Russia, your gun handling's a lot worse than Western vehicles as well. Like, a lot worse. Where is that Type 90? Ooh, FV4005 killed that man. Thanks. Just drove out right in front of me.
Mercy.
There's another tank around there somewhere. He's right there. I'm probably going to die, and I accept that. Tank right there. That was not the shot to make, but I did get his verticals reverse. Facing a lot of Japanese vehicles. Wasn't really expecting that. The sound update will come out whenever the patch drops, and as far as when the patch drops, I have no idea.
Enemy forces have captured the zone.
Friendly A-10 in the air. He got the FE-4005.
Enemy forces have captured that zone.
Ordu saldırısı. Koordinatlar. Foxtrot. 4. Yok et.
Tamam. Ateş serbest.
Mermisi dolduruldu.
I thought I heard something, but it might have just been the jet.
Allied forces have captured.
Just in case, I'm gonna pop smoke.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Wild driving with that KVT.
Most of the zones are under control.
We might win this match, but might not at the same time. It depends on how many aircraft they have in. But there's one thing aircraft cannot do is capture points, unless it's a helicopter, but that is highly unlikely. Good job on that KVT. Okay, there's a Type 16 FPS in this area somewhere. He might be going towards C. There's something behind me. He stopped. But we won the match.
Hedef tamamlandı. Yerleşin.
Top of the team, that wasn't a terrible result. The whole lineup really worked out there. Let's get another match in. Abandoned factory once again. And I'm not quite bottom tier this time. And we already have a dead 2S-38. Third-person view shot coming in. Okay, he's on the other side of that building. Tank to my right, I think.
We no longer have the advantage.
He's sitting right there. Actually, he's not.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Ooh, I drove into something I shouldn't have. Yeah, I did. I got a little too focused on that Rom Sigil.
The enemy has most of the strategic zones.
Looks like the enemy team is winning right now.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Team got destroyed once again.
Reverse.
Of course, the moment I want to get out of here is the time he pokes out. That delayed repair on my part's what saved me. Interestingly enough, my vertical traverse was out during that as well. You can. My username is mogai_96 on there.
Multiple zones are taken by the enemy.
Roger. Advancing.
Attack the B point. Attack the C point.
He is right there. Oh well. This is also looking like it's just... This match has just gone bad. That's the username right there. Mo_guy96, sorry. That. Let's try to get another good match in. We'll see what happens. Spaceport. Once again, not quite top tier.
Crew position.
Strider ready. Gunner ready. Loader ready.
Here, there's at least a few vehicles heading over to the flanks. I hope those light tanks aren't just going to camp back there. I kind of need them for support.
Fire.
I think I turned to the left a little too quickly, but that's fine. What the heck was he firing that for? I am not in a good position right now.
Elevation drive fixed.
Okay, there's a tank right there. And that gave me away, but he was not looking. Turret ring shot. Hit the ground in front of that guy. Yeah, that guy's using top attack missiles. There's a tank right there. Mr. Floaty Tank, actually. That Leopard 2's reversing because he's out of ammo. Oh well. Let's get in a slightly better position. I don't think I want to try that flank again. Let's try something else.
The enemy has captured most of the strategic zones. We no longer have the advantage.
I won't see whatever that guy shot at until I get past this. Did he actually kill? No, he didn't kill that guy. He's sitting right there. I'm lucky that 2S38 didn't hit my turret ring. Okay, I'm going to purposely ignore that radcam flogging.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Hey, yeah, that Leopard 2 knows I'm here. I am not in a good situation at all.
Start the engine. Starting.
Attention to the map.
Artillery strike incoming.
Artillery strike in this sector.
Understood. Target it. Open fire.
Now, I know I saw a light tank go from left to right here. I took that shot because I had to. I had no other choice. That was a misplay with that Leopard 2. A serious misplay. bad misplay. He didn't realize I had a 5-second reload. Okay, we're capturing C, but we're losing A. And I'm capturing B.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Let's see. We have more people out of the match than they do, but it's not...
Enemy forces have captured.
That's a Lancaster.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Reverse! We've been hit. The radiator's been
He hit me and took out my smoke.
mobility kill. Engines burning.
I'm just gonna stay in this as long as possible.
Turret rotation mechanism fixed.
If that leopard knew what he was doing, he'd be able to kill me. Machine gun me one more time, please. One more time. Oh no, that's a guy behind me. Oh well. Have another respawn, might as well use it now. One thing I argue against doing is doing what that Leopard 1 did. He tried machine gunning me through the smoke that just resulted in him getting shot. Should you actually be able to see tracers through smoke like that? No, but you can.
The enemy has captured most of the strategic zones.
While it will help the enemy tank in spawning you, it actually makes you spawning them a lot easier, because you can see directly where those rounds are coming from. That was not an ammo hit. Fuel exploded though. Luckily that guy was spotted for me. Killed his loader. I had a frame drop in the middle of that. Well, at least I'm doing well enough to show off the entire lineup.
The enemy is winning. We've got to counterattack.
I'm not entirely sure why I didn't just go ahead and shoot that Leopard 2's gun shield, but that was then and this is now. There's also a few other options I could have taken. tank right there. Ah, poop. And there's no one here to help me either. I'm dead. That's an interesting name. Let's give this one more try.
Attention to the map!
Target destroyed.
Attack the A point.
They have this SPAA as support.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
Thing is, that Leopard 2 is going to hear me.
In your sector!
That's something you don't do. Oh, something that SPA was actually looking. I got one more vehicle I can use. Might as well use it. Oh, that's Estrella. There's nothing he could do to help me. Never mind. I have everything besides the artillery strike on this. That's interesting. No, I tried to... You can actually spot vehicles behind buildings, by the way, in case you didn't know that.
Attention to the designated grid square!
If I was in voice comms with that guy, I would tell the guy to go the other way around, even in spite of the fact that he doesn't have a gun. Still managed to be top of the team and get 70,000 lions. It's not terrible. Alright. I think that's enough for tonight. I'll see y'all later.